Hey guys, it's Nicole and I'm back with another SNL design team project. This is an 8.5 by 11 layout using some very old products that are just from my stash. So I'm showing you off camera here. I used some of this green colored floss to stitch on my paper in two different areas. The first area was that partial square that you see, and then I did an arrow on another area that you'll see soon. But all I basically did was I used a ruler and then I punched holes like every, I don't know, fourth of an inch, and then just sewed using a very big needle. And so this paper that I'm laying down right now, I had scraps of it, so obviously it didn't go across the entire 8.5 by 11 paper, but it's from the Heyday collection from Studio Calico, so you guys know how old that is. And then this other paper is from the October Afternoon 9 to 5 collection. And what I did was I took one of my really old notebook punches from Fiskars, and I punched some white cardstock just to give a little texture to that side there. And now I'm laying this very dark wood grain. I have a couple sheets of this. I really like this wood grain paper to cover the gap in the Heyday collection paper. So I'm laying that down, and as I lay it down you can see the arrow that I also stitched, and it's a very rough stitch. I don't even think it's truly straight, but I like the way that it looks. And all of my colors and inspiration for this layout came from that photo. That's a 3x3 photo of me at the Bass Pro Shop trying on a hat. And so I'm just going to talk about, this whole layout is about how adventurous I am and that I love doing adventurous things, and just sort of a bucket list of adventurous things I want to do. And that every time I'm at Bass Pro Shop, I'm inspired by the things that I see there. So this 3x4 card is a We Are Memory Keepers card that I got from Target. Target sells little 3x4 card, almost like booklets from We Are Memory Keepers. And so this had the perfect colors. It had like a craft background, and it has the same tone of green and yellow that I'm using. And then this partial square that I stitched is where I'm going to do my journaling, and essentially what I just told you is what I journaled about. I talk about how they have an entire section with bow and arrows and how cool I think that is. This sticker that you saw me using or holding around the paper was from an old collection. I can't think of the name of it right now. But it had a very outdoorsy feel, so I'll try to think about what that is. And then these white leafy things I cut out on my silhouette a long time ago to use on another layout, and they just never made it on the layout. And since I was talking about outdoorsy stuff on this layout, I thought, hey, why not? And I really like that punch of white. You'll see later that I also, part of my title is cut out in the same white paper, so I think it looks really good. But I'm essentially just putting a little glue on these, and I'm tucking them in kind of around my picture and my layout. And so I'm putting those on there. Boy, I really wish I could remember where that sticker's from. I'll have to put it on the video down below. I can't remember. But my title is going to be Life is an Adventure, and the word adventure is what I cut out on my silhouette. And I just used Franklin Gothic Bold font, so it was I didn't have to pay for it or anything. It was a font already in there. And then I sized it to be about 3 inches big. I just cut that out of some Basil White Avalanche cardstock. And so now I'm adhering it down, kind of centering it, and then I'm going to decide later what stickers or letter alphas I want to use for the Life is an Adventure, the top part of my title. So I'm putting those, oh okay, it's a Carta Bella sticker. I can't think of the name of the collection, but it's Carta Bella. I'm glad I at least remembered that. That's how old some of this stuff is that I used on here. I think everything I used on here is really, really old, which is the point of the SNL design team, is to use your stash and make things and create using old stuff. So I think I cut some of this out, but these are October Afternoon, what was that collection? Flash, or something with the word flash in it. It was their camera collection, and so I have the stickers that come in the letter stickers in this nice green color. I'm not even sure what to call this green. It's not quite emerald green, and it's not like Kelly green. And it's not mint either, but it matches the bill of my hat perfectly. So again, I'm spelling out life as an adventure, and you'll see that I think one of the letters is kind of crooked, so I take my T ruler to kind of fix that S and get it the way I want it. So I'm doing that here. I just love the colors of this layout. The green, the yellow, and the white with the very dark wood grain I think looks so pretty. And so now I'm just figuring out where I want to put all my little embellishments, and I have from a Studio Calico, their nautical collection, some of these wood veneers, and they're kind of a darker wood, so I thought this was a good opportunity to use some of the ones I have left in my stash, since, you know, I'm using that dark wood paper. But one says Go See Do, because this is all about being adventurous. Another one I believe is an arrow, and then I think one is a geotag. So I'm going to lay those around the paper. And then I also had a paper clip. I don't know if you can see that yellow arrow next to the stitched arrow. I have no idea where that came from, because it was from a very old Studio Calico kit, and it was left over. And so now I'm putting this sticker on dimensional adhesive, because I wanted it to be a little bit dimensional. And so I'm setting that. I decided I wanted it right above the life as an adventure, and I really like the way that this layout's turning out. I just think it's like a mishmash of all kinds of stuff that I love, and it goes really good together. So I'm just putting that there. And now I'm just taking a look at some of the other embellishments that I pulled. That little arrow sticker is from an Evolicious, I don't know how you pronounce that, an Evolicious dimensional stickers, and I wanted to bring in some of the blue from that deer head, and so that was just the perfect color blue. And then I also, from that Evolicious one, added some of these puffy circles, and one of them says happy. It's to the left of the Go See Do. So here are some pictures of the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed. I also did some stapling off screen that you can see here around the page. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.